Today, we'll be looking at still continuing our series on the tutorials on Mendeley Reference Manager 2. Last time I just did an introduction on setting up the Mendeley Desktop on your system. Now, today we want to look at importing. We'll be looking at importing PDF documents into Mendeley using the import function, using copy and paste, and opening your PDF document straight with Mendeley, then using the wrap setup. Okay, back to our Mendeley desktop. Now, this is what the Mendeley desktop look like I've shown you earlier. Now, there is a section tab for file, the file tab, the edit tab, the view tab, the tools tab where you can store other plugins, then the help and guide. Now to import documents, that's your files from your desktop, from your laptop or from your computer, my PC to Mendeley. Like I've said, you can use any of 4 options. You can use the import function, as you can use copy and paste function. You can open your file documents directly from the extension files where you downloaded them. Then you can use what we call the wrap setup. Um, to use the import function, using the import function, you come to File, go to Import, then you can now import the bibliotext, EndNote, or research information this thing format. That if you use bibliotext, and most times these things work. These things work seamlessly when you are using the reference manager software on your system and it is integrated online. So if you have the reference manager integrated on your system and you download papers, you can just import them using the bibliotext format into the system. All right. Another way of doing it is you can import by clicking on Add, then you come to your it will open your desktop or your PC where your files are saved and downloaded. Then you just click and open. Automatically, it imports. So like that's how you import using the add function. That's the importing function. Again, to import, you come to your file. You can do add file. Then from your add file, you select the files you want to add. Then you open. Another way of doing it is, I think you can also use the add folder. Now, if you want to import a complete folder, you open the add folder, then look for the folder, then like okay, yeah, A1 WebKit, import folder straight, complete. So this, this is the recently imported file. You can see. Okay, this is another one. Uh, and another thing you need to know is that once you import, you see the date on this column where you have this icon for time. It will show just now. But because most of these folders or the file I imported are already saved on my desktop, it will just open it where it was last, like this one 1 week ago. You can see this. I imported this thing 1 week ago. That's why it's showing 1 week ago. And this one too. So some of these newly imported file will just show up like that. Now, to make it a bit easier for you to understand, I'm going to set up I'm going to set up my internet. Let me show you these things hands-on, how we can do it directly from scratch. Now, usually when you want to do a research, it is expected that you search for articles or journals or papers that related to the field you want to research. Then you download those papers. Like let's say for instance now, I'm waiting for my internet to come on. Let's say for instance now that you want to do a study on, let me say, entrepreneurial capital. Entrepreneurial capital. You want to do a study on entrepreneurial capital. So what you do is you search for entrepreneurial capital, entrepreneurial financing. Let me use the word entrepreneurial financing. Finance, financing, financing, good. Entrepreneurial financing. Okay. Entrepreneurial financing, you do this. Now, these are this Google Scholar result for my search on entrepreneurial financing, and a couple of paper entrepreneurial finance and overview issues and evidence. Now let's quickly download. Now I'm going to download just few. I'll just download like 5 papers. You know, is this one downloading? Open in a new tab. Okay, all right. Now this is it. Yeah. So entrepreneurial finance, an overview of the issues and evidence. So you just um, download this one now. Entrepreneurial finance overview. So you will save. This is one. Now let's look for another one. Entrepreneurial finance. Early stage brand financing, a signaling perspective. Okay, this is another um, one. So early stage. Okay. With an large entrepreneurial search between angel and venture capital financing in a competitive market, the key to our analysis is the idea that the negative signal is inferred by the market if an inside investor chooses not to follow on a subsequent investment. Okay, now this is it. Okay, I'm trying to do a study on entrepreneurial finance and entrepreneurial capital. So I'm going to download paper on entrepreneurial finance, entrepreneurial capital. And please, I'm going to be a bit faster now because I'm running out of time. I only have 15 minutes to do this video. I've already spent 8 minutes. So I think I'll just download one or two more so that I can quickly show you what I want to do. What to do. Now this is another paper. This is two. So let's quickly download another one. Entrepreneurial finance. This one is a book. Although you can always download book as well. Mendeley can give you access to. You can read books, PDF books also using your Mendeley Desktop. I've downloaded up to 5 now. Quickly. Now let's see where they are saved. I use my desktop, that my download folder on my PC to save download files and downloaded documents. So this is where I have them. There are 4 of them. You are at liberty to use any of your folders, any of any file on your PC. You can decide to create a file, but I prefer it this way. So today I downloaded 4 papers. Now these 4 papers, we have the option of one. We can open this file now. These are the options. Okay, these are the options. Let me show you. I said these are the options that we have. One, importing using the import function. Now go to Mendeley file to import. To import, you use add function. You come here, download. So these are the files. These are the files that I downloaded, 4 of them. So you download and open. You can see just now. But okay, okay, let me finish this video. There's something I think you need to do before you start importing into Mendeley so that you organize your work better. Maybe I'll quickly skip to it, then come back to importing function. If the video is not complete, then we can complete it in a later video. Now, the thing is, it is advisable that you create a folder. You create a folder, create a new folder. Look, this is create a new folder. Okay, entrepreneurial financing. So it's like this. It's easy to organize your work. So like if I use, if you have created a folder like this, for instance, now entrepreneurial financing, it's easy to just organize your work around that folder. Each file you import it directly for this particular paper. If you are doing a research on entrepreneurial financing, everything on entrepreneurial financing, as you import articles on journals and papers and magazines or whatever it is that you're importing, you save it directly to that folder. Now this is it again. This is it again. So this to this, open, boom. So you can see four of them. So I've imported four of them using the import function. Um, Another way of doing it is using the copy and paste, using the copy and paste function. So you can come, where's our document? Yeah, this is it. So you can come here, highlight, copy. Okay, let me show you so that you see what I'm doing. Copy, right click, copy, come to Mendeley, then right click again. No, you don't. If you right click, you won't. It won't show you paste. And that's the thing you need to know. And when using the copy and paste function, while you can do right click and copy in your file file document on your desktop, the Mendeley desktop, you can't do right click and paste. So what you do is you do Control V. You can see that's pasted. Usually it will show the bar here because I've already downloaded them. That is why it's not showing pasted. Now let me show you using another document. Peradventure, let me download one more and show you how that is done. Okay, uh, quickly. Okay, this one has downloaded. Okay, the temporary financing infrastructure for research and practice editorials. This one is an editorial, new direction with temporary finance. Okay, now this again. Now I've downloaded two more papers. Now let me show you what I did today. So these are the look at the time intention. Now so this is the last two that I downloaded. So these two now. Right click, copy, then open your Mendeley desktop, then Control V and you paste. You can see importing, and that is that for using the import function and using the copy and paste function. So look at you have your if you double click it will open, double click it will open. So these are the files that we just downloaded from Google Scholar. Look at them on Mendeley. So this is that. So that's that for this edition of getting started with Mendeley. So thank you and have a nice day. Once again, please like my video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share with your friends, your colleagues, and this important video. If you find it useful, again, like the video, share the video with your friends, and you can also drop your comments on the comment section or your questions on the comment section, and we'll look at it together. Thank you.